Welcome to this tutorial on the JMP Clinical Events Distribution Report. This report is essential for comparing the counts and percentages of events from a specified events domain across treatment arms or other demographic groupings in clinical studies. The Events Distribution Report considers each subject only once per event, regardless of how many incidents of the event occur. The Events Distribution Report can be used to compare events from any events domain in your dataset, except the adverse events domain, which has its own report. In fact, events distribution can be treated as a collection of different reports, depending on which domain is specified. With the nicardipine dataset that's installed with JMP Clinical, the default events domain is medical history. This dataset has two events domains in addition to adverse events, medical history and disposition. To see the domains available for this report, let's expand the data section in the options panel on the left side. In the Domain drop-down menu, the available events domains are shown. If you select a different domain in this menu, the report will rerun with the data from that domain. But what if instead you want to have a separate report for each domain? To add another report to this or any study review, you can click the Add Report button on the toolbar or the Add Report tab. I'll select Events Distribution and click OK. The report initially runs with the same default domain, medical history. So I'll expand the data section on the left and select Disposition from the Domain drop-down menu to rerun the report. Now the review contains a report for each of the non-AE events domains. Some of the options on the left of the report will differ depending on the domain. For example, the term and group level drop-down menu has different options for disposition than it does for medical history. The default data filters, of course, also vary from domain to domain. And if you compare these reports to the Adverse Events Distribution Report, you'll see it has some additional options, such as specifying a by variable. Like the Adverse Events Distribution Report, the Events Distribution Reports consist of a bar chart and a summary table in the Tabulate section below. You can watch the Adverse Events Distribution video for more details about interpreting and interacting with this output, including features like JMP's dynamic linking, hover help, and more. So in this video, you've seen how to either change the domain used in the Events Distribution Report or add another report with a different domain to the same study review. These reports are critical for a comprehensive understanding of the distribution of events in clinical trials data from domains like medical history or disposition. For more information about the Events Distribution Report in JMP Clinical, please click the question mark icon in the upper right corner of the Report tab, or contact support@jmp.com.